Auction time. This is the 6F series auction, 6F01. I just finished this out this morning. It's a knife river flint, Scots bluff, or an attempt at a Scots bluff. It doesn't have the perfect, collateral flaking, but not all the Scots bluffs did have that. It might be a little thin also. Or it may be too plano convex, which means it's flat on one side and convex on the other. They may not have done it this way, but this is just the way it turned out. I wanted to practice the outline of the Scots bluff. So there you go. And these shoulders might not be correct. I think this is correct for type 2, with wider shoulders than the type 1. But yeah, it's ground down here and sharpened up here. It's all on video. It's raw knife river flint. It is 3 3/8 or a little bit more inches long. All right. 6F02. This is all on video. This is raw, high-grade Texas chert. I called it easy peasy in the video series. The only thing I'm not liking on this one is the crunching at the bottom of the notches, but oh well, I do like it otherwise. I forgot to show the translucency. Yeah, of the first one, of the knife river flint. See, translucent. It has a little bit of cortex right there. Nice translucency. This has some translucency as well, but not as much. Just on the edges a little bit. Yeah. Then it thinned down relatively easily compared to a lot of other stuff I've worked. 3 3/8 also very similar in length. Let me check that out. Yeah. Funny how that works. All right. 6F03. This is something I made on video as well. Yeah. It is Fort Payne chert. Believe it or not, I don't remember what I called it on video. And I can't cheat by looking on my phone because my phone's recording this video right now. I can't remember what I called it. Was it a Dalton of some sort? Anyways, yeah. All on video. What else can I say about it? I don't know. It doesn't have translucency. Yeah, it's what they call opaque. It is a little bit around the edges, but what they call opaque chert. It's a very nice material once you get used to it. This Fort Payne stuff. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I measured that. Did I measure it? 2 3/4. 6F04. This one is a high-low point. Also Fort Payne chert. Now, I was requested a long time ago to make one of these, I think. And I had a piece this shape. Believe it or not, the biface is almost perfectly shaped as a preform for this point. It didn't have the constriction here or the concavity for the base, but the whole thing was perfect to make one of these. It's probably thinner than a high-low. It is a late paleo type point. And sometimes they're fluted, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they have multiple thinning flakes. But yeah, it's ground down on the sides and down here at the base. It looks like a knife or projectile point, of course. It looks more like a knife to me because of the width. you know, I tend to think anything larger or in width than 3/4 of an inch is a knife. Because to put it on an little dart foreshaft, it's going to stick out on the sides quite a bit. Yeah, unless it's a big, thick foreshaft. But I made this off camera. This is not on video. Not on video. Okay, this is just something I whipped up quickly because I had a biface that lent itself to this shape. And I remembered a long time ago someone asked me, I'll make one of these on video if I haven't already. I don't think I have, so it'll be in the future when on video. 6F05. This one is a box of breaks and flakes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. Well, these are not really flakes. These are partially worked. Anyway, let me take these out. There's a couple of pieces in here that just I didn't like. Well, I did like this one. I just snapped the barb off at the last minute because I was trying to, I was trying to get the last bit of material out of the bottom of these notches. I was going to do some more pressure flaking on the other notch as well, but this one blew off the barb before I could get to the other one. Yeah. Anyway, that's a Scalorn point with a blown out barb. This one, it's a Fort Payne shirt, and it had a little bump down here at the bottom, so I put in a little stem so you could hang it from a lanyard or something. But it's too small to be anything. I was thinking maybe I could make one of those Perkiomen points out of it, but this area was too small. But I did nap a little thing so you could hang it maybe. Yeah, but it's complete. It's not broken or anything. It's just I didn't know what to do with it. All right, so it's in this. This is a very nice flake of high-grade banded dacite. Yeah, it's snap and half-ish, so be careful when you nap this, but it's a high-grade. It'll give you a chance to see what high-grade dacite feels like. This is a Texas chert biface. This is really tough chert, but it's nappable. Yeah, it's on the tough side, but it does cooperate. So if you like tough chert that cooperates, now's your chance. Piece of high-grade Keokuk heat treat. High-grade. I think I was going to make something out of it this week. I chipped around, and I think I did that chipping. Yeah, I got some of this stuff from a friend of mine. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, I did chip this around the edges. Yeah, I don't know when I did it, but I saw it in my stash of to be finished later box. Yeah, I'm not going to finish it. Knife River Flint. It's a broken biface. I did not break this one. This one was sent to me like this. But, I'll give you guys a chance to work some raw Knife River Flint. Yeah. And these are brokes. I got two brokes. I broke that this morning, actually. It's a heat treat. It has some translucency. Right? Or am I losing power on the light? Yeah, I think your battery's dying. It's a nice translucent heat treat shirt, but it had a defect, so it snapped right there. This one is Fort Payne shirt, just a little biface. I was going to make a little arrowhead. This one is some kind of a heat treat. The Texas fancy shirt heat treat. It's got some purple in it. Or maybe it's from California. I don't know. I can't remember. And I was way too aggressive with it. I remember this snapping off camera. Yeah, so that's just a broke. All right. .6F06. This is a box of various flakes. This is heat treat bloodstone, green bloodstone. Heat treat Georgia chert, Flint River, swirly type. Nice material. It's got good translucency once you get it thinned down. Well, it's thin enough to see. This one is Knife River Flint. Let's see. Let me write it down. Hold on. I didn't put it on here. It's easy to confuse with other cherts. Let's see. When it doesn't have a lot of fossils in it. Knife River Flint. Yeah, it looks like good quality. I chipped around the outside of it a little bit. There might be an issue with a crack there, but I don't think it goes all the way through. Yeah. High grade banded obsidian. It is banded. Just can't see it yet. It's got to be more thinner so you can see the translucency, but you can kind of see it here. See the banding in it? It's got some translucency once it gets thin. Anyway, it's high grade. It's in between dacite and obsidian. Now I say high grade until you start getting thin, and then it is snap in half-ish. Bi-facing this stuff is a piece of cake. But once you get down to something thin, it's difficult. It'll crush and you won't be able to get long flakes. So I recommend leaving it a little thick. Yeah. Why do I include this in here? Because I didn't feel like mapping it. Yeah. I don't know why. This is from that Easy Peasy videos series. Just that raw chert. 2 pieces of Danish flint for you to try out so you can see what high grade flint actually feels like to nap. And high grade heat treat Keokuk. Also a chance for you to see how that is. I'm thinking the Keokuk is rare these days, a high grade heat treat. No one has said no. So it probably is rare to find high grade Keokuk. I got lucky, I suppose. I'm not going to nap all of it. So I'm offering some of the flakes. All right. I think that'll fit nice and snugly once I figure out how to get all these pieces in there. I'll ship it out. It's going to be a little bit overfull, but yeah, I'll ship it out. All right, so that's it. Not many items this week. I had a lot to do. Okay, rules. These are my cheat notes. There's a better description in the description box. There'll be an auction every Monday, no matter what. Today is a holiday, but I still have an auction that happens quite often, actually. Lots of holidays on Mondays, but I still have auctions no matter what. Please look at my previous auctions to see how they work. Yeah, I won't read the rest of that because you already know. Bid in the comment section. Yep, bid in the comment section. I will like your comment if I see it. Your comment is your bid is your comment. Comments are also called replies, and replies are also called comments. So don't get confused, right? It's the same thing. Replies, comments, same thing. Sometimes comments are not always visible. Yeah, that's the thing to remember. It's not always visible to everybody else. You might see your comment, but I might not see it, and some other people may not see it. And it is a problem on YouTube. It may take a while for me to like your comment, but as the time approaches the end of the auction, I will check more frequently. Yeah. If you don't see a like on your comment or your bid or your reply, same thing. Everything's the same thing. Comments and bids and replies are the same thing. If you don't see a like on it, type in another comment that says, "Can you see this?" Question mark. And if I don't respond to that one, that means I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see either your bid or your question. So you got to try something else. Either try bidding from someone else's phone. You can email me at jackcrafty2@gmail.com or something. Something to get my attention in the comment section. Maybe comment on a different video. You can try that, see if that attracts my attention. I might see your comment on a different video. But the best thing you can do is to just ask in the comment section of the bidding, "Can you see this?" And if I don't respond, that means I can't. So you're going to have to find a way to bid. Other than through your phone, because there's some kind of issue there. or your computer. It's something on your end, usually. Not always, but usually, yeah. Try not to bid at the last minute. Yeah, that's self-explanatory. Shipping is free in the US. International shipping is discounted, but not free. If you're an international bidder and you win, I'll add $10 for a lightweight package and I'll add $20 for a heavy package. Okay, I simplified the rules for international shipping. I will provide tracking numbers and I accept PayPal, which is my preferred method, or I accept Venmo, Cash App, checks or money orders, or a payment via the link that I'll send you to paypal.me. Okay? So I can either send you a request through PayPal itself, or I can send you this link on paypal.me to your email, and you just click on the link once you get the email, and you can probably pay with a card if that's all you have using the paypal.me. You let me know if you have a problem. Okay. Winners will be announced at 9:01 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. The auction ends at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock, but I don't announce winners until 9:01. Okay? Eastern time. So pay attention to your time zone, because if you're on Central time, the auction ends at 8. If you're on Mountain time, the auction ends at 7. If you're on Pacific, the auction ends at 6. The auction ends at the top of the hour. Okay, I said that already. You will be notified in the comment section, and only in the comment section, if you are the winner. Please email me your info if you're new. So please monitor the comment section, because that's where I notify you that you've won. Okay? If I already have your information, you've already bid, and you're a regular customer or whatever, I already have all that information. You don't need to email me. I can just send you a reminder that you won through the email. But sometimes I don't even do that. I just, next day, after receiving your payment, because these guys that I've got in my notebook, they usually pay without reminders. And I'll just ship it out the next day and just give them a tracking number. Yeah, easy peasy. But if you're new, I don't have any information on you, so you need to send me your address, your name, your real name if it's different from your YouTube name, so I know who you are. Right, so I don't get confused. And then we'll be good to go. We'll make arrangements for payment in the email. All right. That's it. Hope you guys have a good holiday. I know it's a holiday today, but hope everything's going well, and hope you like the items, and good luck.